Earth Speaks, first transmission, light signal 741, Lionsgate 88, transmission from Earth. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to my channel. Here we're going to discuss all things Earth. Earth codes, Earth transmissions, Earth sigils. Tonight we're going to talk about the Lionsgate Portal, how it is affecting us and what we can expect from it, and how it's a little bit different from the ones that we've experienced in the past. So for those who are not familiar with it, what is the Lionsgate Portal? So the Lionsgate Portal is an annual cosmic alignment that peaks on August the 8th. It actually starts somewhere between August the 4th and lasts until August the 12th. The peak is August the 8th. At this time, the sun is in Leo, and that's where our heart-centered fire is. The sun is in Leo, right? The star Sirius, our spiritual sun, rises in conjunction with the sun. The earth, the sun, and Orion's belt align with the great central sun. That is what is occurring during this Lionsgate portal. And the number 88 represents infinity, abundance, DNA activation. It creates a powerful numerical frequency. It is tomorrow, August 8th, 2025. So this alignment opens an energetic stargate, streaming high frequency light codes to Earth. This is the same that has been honored and revered by older ancient civilizations, the Mayans, the Egyptians, the Dogon tribes. So let's get into what's different this year, 2025, right? So the biggest thing that brings the most energy, the most power, awareness is post-Pluto return energies. Right now, 2025, to the U.S. This is going to affect all of us in this U.S., right? Post-Pluto return energies. We're still in the integration of the U.S. Pluto return, right? It is still reshaping global power structures. This Lionsgate feeds personal sovereignty into the collective rebirth. That's mega, you guys. It feeds personal sovereignty into the collective rebirth. The second thing that makes it so important to us, or makes it different, solar consciousness reawakening. So there's been a shift in the Sirius transmission bandwidth. In 2025, more of the original Stargate codes are accessible. Not just the light codes, guys, but the sound codes, memory codes, and the ancestral solar DNA coding. All right, that's available now. Also, the Earth's quickening. The Earth is referred to as Sonura, right? And it means vessel of many waters. She's being quickened now. And what that means for us is her crystalline grid is being awakened. It's becoming less encoded and more expressive, right? It means we are dreaming more, we're feeling more, we are receiving faster transmissions, faster downloads. You can literally get information in and have completed an entire book in a session. This is the time to ground, the time to take time for yourself, to literally maybe pencil in your own time in your calendar for your own personal building. And those of us that are manifesting and are called to share, we're going to need quiet time. We're going to need to put that time aside so that we can prepare to integrate the information and share that information. This is not for our own personal clout. It is a time for our planet and those inhabitants upon this planet to benefit greatly. This is not something that occurs every day. This is special, right? All right, so the next thing that's so important, the Leo Sirius ancestral link. You are likely experiencing memories, reactivations. This is your call to remember solar soul ancestry. What it means: lion beings, royal priestesses, Anubis codes, Sirius initiations, Sophia bloodlines, Mary Magdalene bloodlines, Maat bloodlines. The veil is thin. The call is loud. If you hear it, it's for you. It's for action. It's a call to action. Remember what was once promised. Now, what can we expect? Dreamtime downloads from ancient lifetimes. Egypt, Lemuria, Sirius, the Pleiades. Heart chakra pressure or openings. That's solar light activations of the higher heart, helping us make the best decisions. And not just that in our mind. It is the higher heart, right? Surges of creative energy or resistance to it if you have fear of success. Hear what I just said. This energy is bringing surges of creative energy that you can tap into. And like I said, write, produce, read, whatever your passion is, whatever your purpose is, right now is a time. You can get it all done, right? Unless you are held in captivity by fear of not succeeding, of not being good enough. Let it go. Deal with it. It's time. All those old fears, they're arising. Deal with them. Sit in them. Acknowledge for what they are and move forward, guys. All right. Another thing that's important. You're going to have time anomalies, memory collapses, what we call deja vu, maybe future flashes. Be sure you're writing this stuff down. It is so important. Write it down. Go back and review it. See exactly how it is benefiting you and what information you can glean from it at different intervals. It's not just a one-time go look at it and that's that. No. No, it is nuggets in this information, right? The other piece is emotional purging. It is available now. Spontaneous tears, crying, give that back to earth. If you can, lay your prostrate self out on earth. Line your chakras up. Allow those tears to flow right back into the earth. Give and receive. Allow her to transmute your fear, your anger, your pain, and anything else that you may be encountering that is not of your higher self. Right? The earth is saying, remember me. I am your partner. I am your relative. I care about you. If you hurt, I hurt. You don't have to hurt alone. I can help you transmute. The tree that's in your yard can help you transmute. If you speak out loud and you hear that wind or you feel it, listen for the response, because that is what is happening. Literally, nature hears and is responding because it is alive. It is alive because the source of all things is living. And this is a representation of that living source. Okay? So back to the emotional purging. It's a time of freedom. You no longer have to be captive to old beliefs. Okay? Another thing, reconnection with animals is possible. Cosmic totems are possible. If you're aware at all of any of the planets, or and not even planets, they're not called planets, but it is the galaxies. There are bird galaxies. There are serpent galaxies out there. And I personally believe that somehow they are related to us and our timing of birth and the energies that come from them. But specifically, cosmic totems, lions, serpents, birds, and whales. They are cosmic totems, and they are here to assist with the transition. If you're a water being and you're being called or led to go out to the water, go out, sing to the water. The water is alive and it's listening. and whatever sounds you produce will be healing towards the earth. Sonora has shared that. If the more we include her in those things that are important, our growing, it helps her to grow and develop as well. Earth remembers from the beginning of all. You know, she was here, right? She's created, right? So in her creation and all that dwell upon her, she has that memory of them, right? And it's not a forgotten memory. It is as though as close to her as the memory of your mom or your dad or your closest sibling or closest relative, right? And she's asking us to remember her in that way and help her through this transition as well. All right. The next part is sonic activations. You may hear tones. You may feel the need to chant, to breathe, to sing, to hum. Do it. It is the clearing of your very own frequencies, your chakras, and sending that information out into the vibration, recalibrating. It's needed. Don't worry if you don't think it sounds good. It's not about the sound. It's about the energy that's coming forth. It's about intent at this point. It's about us setting the intent to be present. And then how do we benefit, guys? I'm so excited, and I know I'm talking so fast. Stop it, rewind it as often as you need. But how can we benefit? This Lionsgate portal is not passive. It's interactive. Here's how you can work with it. Align yourself with Leo. How do you do that? What does that mean? Leo is about sovereignty, right? The heart, the divine expression. It's no more copycatting. It's about believing and stepping out and believing that each person that has a message has an audience that message needs to reach, right? So then we need to ask, as we are getting the messages and preparing the information, what does it mean to live in my heart's throne? How am I able to be authentic and share the information that's needed to be shared? The question then becomes, what needs to be seen? What needs to be heard or roared? What needs to be read? Right? And how can we be authentic and share the information and be consistent, right? That's the first part, aligning with Leo. Answer those questions. Share what needs to be seen, what needs to be heard, what needs to be read. It's not about us getting any type of recognition, even if we don't understand it, and a lot of it we may not until a future date. That does not mean that it does not need to be shared. You will know what's personal for your growth at this time and when it can be shared, right? The second part of how we can benefit, open to serious codes, right? Meditate at sunrise and sunset. Either or. You can do both. Both, I believe, is like a double whammy, right? Which I've been doing. You want to gaze at Sirius just before dawn. And you want to clear your mind. The intent is to gain what, again, needs to be seen, what needs to be heard, what needs to be read. Journal the messages or memories that surface, because those will be the things that you're going to later realize, oh, this was shared and I need to incorporate it here down this road, right? And then the other piece is the breath and encoding, right? So breathe. Now, this is so personal to me because during my own meditations and being drawn to Earth specifically, Earth shared with me her own personal name and in this endeavor and what it means. So Earth for me is called Sa-Nu-Ra. It means vessel of many waters. She herself has shared a breathing exercise that will help us draw in breaths and align and give us the stability of mind and form. Okay, so this is what it sounds like, and then I will express that. So what we just did was exhale Sa, inhale Nora. And it is not an easy feat to inhale sound. It is what sounds like a whisper. The more you practice it, the more easier it becomes. It is the body's mechanism so that we don't talk and eat and choke at the same time, right? Take in words while we're talking in liquid. It is possible. You heard it. You heard the whisper. It has gotten stronger. This brings in, it invokes light, fire, and truth. I usually do it a count of 8. In and out. Like that. In and out 8 times. It clears my channels, my passages. I'm able to then focus and move deeper into whatever that meditation may be. Right? And then moving on, guys, the last few things would be, I would love to create a Lionsgate sigil for you guys. Right? If possible, DM me. I'll be happy to. If not, that's not what you're interested in now, let me tell you. You can still create a declaration for this moment. And that declaration is going to be a soul declaration that will be written. When you're ready to have it accompanied by your own personal sigil, please let me know. I would love to give one to you. This time is so special. And it would come straight from the meditation and channeling of Earth, Sonora, and you personally, based on your date of birth and time of birth. So let me tell you the anchor for your own soul declaration. This is an example that could be used, which I myself find helpful. It is, I remember who I am. I return to my seat of solar power. I restore joy to my throne. This is an anchor where you could use for this year's solar return for the Lionsgate. This is it. It's calling in your own sovereignty, right? The last piece is connecting to the grid. I've gotten really excited through that meditation. Connecting to the grid. Do that. Earth. Stand barefoot. Sonora is asking. Connect with me. Touch a tree. That's me. I'm alive. Listen for my breath. When you ask a question, did you feel the air? That's me. I'm alive. I'm listening to you. She's asking that. Stand barefoot. Align. Out loud, say this. I align with the solar heart of Sonora, Earth. That's what that is. I align with the solar heart of Earth. I receive and radiate the codes of Earth. And then the last thing. We are in the age of remembering. And the Lionsgate of 2025 is part of the quickening of those who agreed to anchor the original light codes through their bodies and voices. This is that call. If this resonates with you, it's for you. If you're feeling overwhelmed, emotional, it's not a coincidence. It's a calling, guys. It's a coronation. It's time for you to recognize Earth has heard your promise and you're being called to remember now. And we need all of us that have this calling, this call to remembrance, and you are ready to move forward. The Earth is ready. The people on Earth are ready. Thank you.